The buys are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Smith going to go to the air first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start a first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you get plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hurts. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
63.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. There's 3rd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Barkley.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts him in better shape here for 2nd and goal.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Hurts changing up the play.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Back to the same target. Campbell. Touchdown, Eagles. Paris Campbell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions. They don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Hey, Silver. Kyle left Yanni. Michael Hornet. Kyle left Yanni.
In motion left comes Brown. But first down, Hurts. Oh, he bowls over it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Hurts sets up to throw it. And incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They'll send Brown in motion right. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
49, flip her off, 49. Snowball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Allen's got it complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down.
Hey, it's a clip.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th. Here's Smith. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Seahawks had 8 and 5 to start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Hey, we go.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Smith. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Hey, 73.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Got him in, it's Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Great. 63. Hey, Silver.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
73.
2nd down, here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63, bang.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Crowd love Yeti. 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 63, 63. Hey! Hey, Silver, Silver. Crowd left Yeti.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play, and the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
63,
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. They'll set up to throw. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
63.
They'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Eagles 20, Seahawks nothing.
Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
They snap it to Smith. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
1st and 10 at the 39.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Eagles 27. Seahawks.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Eagles have recovered. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Campbell. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st down, Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Yeti, Yeti.
Throwing is Hurts. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
63, 63, 63. Hey!
They'll look to throw now on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Tiger Hornet. Kyle left Yeti. Go silver, ready?
From the gun, it's Hurts. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. The man in motion is Brown. Up the middle with Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And quickly they get to the line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
At the 7-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third and goal. Brown, the motion man right. Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play. to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Smith on 1st down. Airing this one out for Evans. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Mike Evans, 40 yards. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth the flag. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Geno's going to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Check 58.
On 2nd and 10, Smith eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
13-8.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand